your stuff. I just want to know how it's affecting.
Yeah, give it one more move.
Okay.
Spider party. Spider party.
And then wait.
Okay. I just like feel like if it takes that delayed effect, then all of a sudden we're going to be going all the way north. Are you seeing it visually? Is that what you mean? Right on.
Rack the porch out, please.
Professional spider hunters over here. Da, 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 da.
Okay. No, not yet.
I don't want to hold it when we bring it up. It's like in my hand.
Do you think it would be like that size?
Yeah. Wait, this is 10 centimeters? Just a little bit bigger?
Yeah. Oh, so a little more. Could put it on your back. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. This
Pick
one
it up.
amazingly isn't bothering me.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's not. And I know this one can't bite me or jump at me.
No. Think about how far away this
Brianna
spider
has
is.
a lot of tarantulas, and when I was younger, I learned that a tarantula can jump 6 feet. I ran, it was a presentation when I was a student teacher, and the guy had it on his hand, and I was barely making it in that room, but it was at a residential school, so I wasn't going to let these kids know I was afraid of spiders because I was living in the dorm. And the guy had it in his hand and came close to me and said, "Do you know this can jump 6 feet?" I ran. I ran out of that room.
That was it. You're like, no
Actually,
more.
leave the ship there after this.
Okay.
This one, just in case it swings in too much, then we'll...
Yeah, it looks like Ada's only moved 6 meters, but we've moved 55. So this is like now the ship is moving past.
We got
Ada.
enough to work with here anyway, I think.
Okay.
Just about.
No more movement.
I have room to winch down if you need a little bit more on the tether.
Spider time.
No, we're okay for that. You're just going to have to watch it as it swings in.
Yep. Keeping an eye out.
Now, when I do think of like arthropods, I do think more so of spiders than I think of crabs and shrimp. I forget they're in the same group.
People are telling me I'm crazy to be afraid it's 4 kilometers away from me. But someone said, "Shannon, why did you have to tell me about the 6-foot fact?"
Oh, you're passing on that information now. Now you're the one
would you like the
scaring
box?
other people.
Box open, yeah.
All right, here comes the box.
Brianna owns several tarantulas.
Boop.
Zoom on the Zeus, please.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Moment of spider truth. License.
I keep looking back to see if
that's on the
Brianna is
ship
done.
there. Okay, I see. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, no, that's creepy. Oh, it's just... Oops.
Okay.
It's okay, we got it.
Yeah.
Let me know when you need that
I don't
to
think it's
cool.
Tilt
gonna
down
be
a little bit
crawling
with
out.
the Zeus.
Roger, tilting down.
And we'll close that box partially.
Okay,
Okay.
grab.
That's enough.
It's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, let me know when. Don't know what this little dude's buoyancy is.
He might start floating.
Okay, close the box.
Go, go, go.
Yay!
Nice, Mike.
Great job.
Success for spider. Tilting up.
We have excellent
Awesome work with the manipulator arm.
pilots.
Do you want the porch in?
Roger.
They opened
Roger,
a can
porch
of
coming
worms
in.
with tarantulas.
Was that sample
I'm not sure.
066?
All right.
Way to go, Mike. Good
job.
job.
Whew.
We said he wasn't fast, and he started scampering away there.
Yeah, he was moving faster than I thought.
He's like, I gotta go.
All right, that should be all the hydraulic things.
Nice.
I could see her in the web interactions. She's like so happy. I think she has another web
All right,
interaction.
are we
maybe.
still going? So we're gonna go south again?
Yeah, let's.
To the anemone gardens?
Yeah, and we'll go search or look around there.
Okay.
We're... I'm gonna start turning in the negative direction.
Roger.
Wow, so exciting. We got corals, we got sea spiders.
How come we never collect any of the corals? Is it because we know what they are and we don't need them?
Yeah, a lot of these are probably described species already, like especially the bamboo coral and stuff. If there was one that was kind of irregular or haven't seen before, or just black corals, there haven't been a lot of black coral collections in this area, so. But I haven't seen any so far, at least on my end.
We have a spot in Guam that you can see black corals.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of shallow water black corals.
Roger, coming on down.
Well, you don't actually have that much room.
Oh.
Sorry, just a little bit. Whatever you got.
I'll give it a skosh.
Lisa said she forgot to mention that they can run. Spiders running, spider running, not cool. Not cool at all.
They can run, they can jump.
Yeah.
Shannon, how are you
But
feeling
they
about the
can't
fact
hide.
that the spider might be joining us on land side soon?
Oh, you just, there's going to be a spider on the boat. Watch me. Oh, come on. I realized that, but didn't realize
Brianna
it.
is not going to let it leave the wet
Spider
lab.
on
You're
the
you're
boat.
okay.
Spider on the boat.
I'm
Not
just having
cool.
a lot of like
Oh,
alien
something just
flashbacks.
Went
now
in
that
there,
we're
that was
talking
white
about
and
this.
small.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, crawlers.
We're bringing something
Okay.
onto the ship.
Yeah.
I so think I'm kind of the moderator, and we're going to switch
Probably the
topics.
turn back around and just look
Not
at the
that
slope
that's
for
true,
a second,
but-
Annabelle, or for a little bit, Annabelle.
We got the spider.
We have the
Where
spider.
would you like me
Going
to
down.
turn?
We got
Turn.
that spider.
Back
Mike got that
positive?
spider. He
Yeah.
snatched
Okay.
that sucker up.
I'll match you.
Yeah.
They can run, but they can't hide.
Is that all right?
Quick with it.
Yep.
That was
Awesome.
pretty impressive collection.
All right, I'm gonna do a gauge check.
Roger.
Good catch finding that, Sarah.
Thank you. I thought it was a crinoid for a second. They all kind of look similar from far away, but then I was just like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a second.
Nice. Exactly.
This is why it's important to wear your contacts during your 12 to 4 shift so that you can actually see things. Good thing I put those suckers in.
Gonna come down. We got a little bit of terrain though, so I'll go until it's at the 20.
More coral.
Good day at coral. My favorite thing is how all these like corals are just like pink. Like they're so cute.
All right, that's it.
What is up there on the
Roger.
top? That's white.
Is that
Squat
squat,
lap stack.
squat
It
lobster?
is squat lobster again.
Yep.
Thank you.
which is also an arthropod. So you shouldn't be that
It's
scared of the
an
sea
arthropod.
spiders. They're the same. They're the same group.
Did you just say the S word?
Spiders?
We're done with that. We've moved on.
We have moved on.
Oh my gosh. Never enough talk about this.
Oh, is that another one right there?
No, that looks like a sea store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some kind
Wouldn't
of
it be cool to get her
Brazilian.
too?
Where would we have put it?
It's true. We can't open up. that.
Although I don't know if the one we put in is going to move much anymore.
I'm kind of okay with
I
that.
think it's
but
I know
it's
you're okay with that.
No, I'm not, because this
fine.
is science. And people ask if I prefer snakes on a plane or spiders on a boat. Definitely snakes on a plane.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love snakes.
Oh,
I
I
prefer
would-
snakes.
I would be more scared of snakes on the plane, personally.
Hmm.
Unless it was a... well,
coming
most
up?
snakes are nice snakes, pretty
Like
docile.
just a bunch of ball
so,
pythons or something.
yeah.
Shannon, how do you feel about house centipedes?
Not
I'm
right.
okay with
That's
that.
not right.
Really?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Dude.
No, no,
I
that's
don't
not
like
right.
those guys.
The
I
house
mean, I don't
centipedes
like them,
hunt
but I can
pests.
deal with it.
I know they do, but they're a lot.
Too
full if
too many
there's
legs.
deep
It's
sea
just too much
centipedes.
going on.
leggy.
See, everyone says there's a lot of brown snakes in Guam. They are a big issue, but most of us never see them or see them very little. The number has decreased, but still a major issue. I think in 20 years I've seen like 10.
Oh yeah, they're quite invasive, correct? For like
Yeah, they're-
birds and.
They're very invasive. All over
right,
we
that's the
have
gauges.
contraptions to catch
Roger.
them on fences.
Whoa.
And people actively go out and hunt them. A lot of it's for research.
Whoa.
But I mean, I've had a couple in my yard. I've seen a bunch on, they like electrical wires.
Hmm.
So,
We've got terrain right on the 20 and a delta of 24.
Roger.
Is this a squat lobster? Or,
Looks like an anemone.
okay.
I can see the little arm tentacles.
so I think we need to have a Finding Nemo watching event.
Oh my gosh, I agree. It's been so long for me.
Except
Although-
I will cry at the first couple of minutes.
Although I do really think that Twilight needs to be shown.
Still
Like,
Twilight.
Dude, I want to watch Twilight.
That's yeah. I'm there.
I mean,
I'm there.
it is there, and everyone walks by and is like, "You're watching Twilight?"
You know
So-
what?
It's a cult
People are-
classic.
People are going to hate on it, but I can guarantee you they're going to walk by and they're going to stay for at least like 5 minutes.
It's gonna be
So true.
They're
gonna
gonna
be
get wrapped
standing room
in.
only.
So true.
Jeff, you know how to control the TV in there. You did it the other day. This is on you. Our shift wants
Yeah,
to
do we
watch
just
it.
hook up the DVD player?
I will not participate
Oh.
in facilitating a
Oh.
viewing of Twilight.
Please.
I think you're the only one on the ship.
I can figure it out.
Twilight is a weird,
The DVD player's in there. We
weird
just got to figure out
movie.
how to plug it in.
Shh, I can figure it out. Come on.
We got this.
Suddenly I'm like confident in my ability to work that recreation room
Ed
in which
would
I've
help
never
us.
wanted to work it before. I'm like,
It'd be good for morale.
I got it. I can figure it out. It's a comedy. It's a cult classic. But I would also be really interested in seeing Nemo. I haven't seen Nemo in a long time.
I would
Yeah.
support. I would facilitate Finding Nemo.
Okay,
watching.
so facilitate.
Horton Hears a
Finding
Who,
Nemo, and
because
then
we
just
kind of
leave
brought up
Leave it.
Dr.
and then we'll
Seuss
put
the
in
other,
Twilight.
a moment ago.
Horton Hears a good one.
I don't know. Does anyone already have Finding Nemo?
You know,
somewhat
Mike
in-
has quite a few movies downloaded on his computer.
Oh, okay.
So we could hit up Mike Encyclopedia.
They are good movies.
I think that could be a 12 to 4
12 to 4.
bonding activity.
Oh.
We're not on shift.
Mike, you gonna watch a movie with us?
She's talking about other Mike. I haven't got any movies.
You can still
Sorry,
watch it with us, though.
No, that's what I was saying. You want to watch it with us?
You can say no.
That's a
Probably
hard
not.
Subject this poor
Truth.
man to
Well,
Twilight.
Truth is probably not. If I get that much time, I'm going to have to do some other work, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that I'll stay awake through any of these because I am infamous
Sorry,
for
Annabelle, what'd you say then?
falling
Oh,
asleep.
never mind.
Someone
Susan.
says with a ship full of scientists, they can't work the DVD player.
Listen, the video engineers were talking about they can do all these like really cool things, and Marin can vouch for it. But like operating an HDMI or
Oh my
TV,
gosh.
like
Printers.
But we have to do it when there is no dive because that TV is occupied whenever there's a dive.
yeah,
What do we got here? What's this guy?
looks like is it a coral?
Is it? It kind of was.
I can't see the
Like a
stalk.
single thing moving.
Oh yeah, maybe it is a stock.
Go ahead and zoom.
Got it.
Go for
I
zoom.
thought it might be a worm. Nope, coral.
Oh wait,
Or-
that might be one of the hydrozoans they saw earlier, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool looking.
Cool.
Ooh.
What is this called?
It's a, I'm gonna confirm, let me look it up, but I think it's a Candia liberi?
Ah, that's what
Hydrozoan?
someone says. Candilabaria hydrozone.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It looks like it would feel like a dandelion if you touched it with your
Oh.
hands.
No,
Nope.
how do I spell it?
We got a couple people saying the same thing.
Oh, they
over
saw
here.
it. They caught
don't
it
think
quick.
Yeah, they did.
Is that it? No, that's not it. I did not spell it right. Well,
Let's see.
I agree with that comment.
Someone says that Jeff is gonna put the Twilight DVD 3
What?
kilometers below the surface.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanna
Test
see-
the pressure
Yeah.
of DVDs.
I want to see if it'll make a teeny DVD,
Oh.
like the cups.
That's a gorgeous
like the
shot.
cups.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
good
a
thing
great.
Eva already told me that she has all 5 downloaded on her personal
All 5
device.
what?
Twilight movies.
Twilight
There's 5
movies.
Twilight
Oh,
movies?
yes,
Oh my
there
gosh, we
is.
can't start this now.
5.
Yes.
I thought there were
Okay,
3 books.
full
Stop
wide.
talking
Got
about
it.
Full wide,
Twilight
stop,
and
full
enjoy this
wide.
hydrozoan.
That's a beautiful hydrozoan.
Thank you. Okay, that was a beautiful shot.
It
Y'all
was-
are just talking about Twilight.
Oh,
I-
look right over there to the
Ooh.
left. Oh, okay, never mind. You already said that.
Sea star.
That's
Sea
a
star.
Brazingid, probably.
Brazingid.
Wow.
That's was a really cool hydrozoan.
I
You know,
concur.
I didn't highlight
See, you're talking about Twilight.
that. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't want to talk
Stay
about
on task.
They said they saw some baby ones of this earlier.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. People have been watching for quite a while on here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your support.
cool. From off, what they want to do from deployment to recovery.
Wow.
You just got to go the whole time.
Oh, it looks like there's more of them.
Yeah, there's some down there on the left.
Mhm.
And then the one on the right is the coral.
So this seems like an area we've been to before.
They might have been here
no,
earlier.
the trek.
We're in a little bit of a different
we're
trajectory
offset from where we were.
Oh, that's a cool bamboo.
going towards the anemone garden.
Yeah, we can just take a look around. We're in kind of hunt mode, just expanding our footprint from the first pass down here.
I guess this sea star is one we haven't seen on this dive.
Yeah, was it gorgeous?
That's a cool, like, slide of terrain right there.
Yeah. It's like a cool little
A little chute
shoot right
Yeah.
there.
of yeah, a little lava chute.
Wow.
That is kind of cool.
Sako is excited.
Yeah, Saka's excited. It says that
Second time that they saw this.
previous was in the Oceanos.
Yeah.
Hydrozoans are cool. I need to brush up on my knowledge of those guys. They're pretty diverse as well. Those might be some little baby ones down there.
Mhm.
Little babies. Sorry.
They're
I
just
won't-
so excited.
I know, but I don't need to start talking in a British accent.
Can we get a
Okay.
reset? Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Curious
Zoom in there.
why they're all in this area.
Wow, that's a lot of different things
Yeah,
together.
got diverse little.
Yeah, there's 2 of the little hydrozoans. Oh, there's 3.
Oh wow, 3 very different sizes.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
picture
it
of
was
that. That's
like
awesome.
It's
5
a great
though.
shot.
Yeah,
Different stages and
oh, you got
Oh,
more.
there's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Yeah, it's a family.
Aww. Mom and dad and
Wow.
the kids.
Yeah, this is they've got 3 Bryozonans in the back of the car.
on the back of the rock,
Yeah.
going nowhere fast.
If y'all don't be quiet, I will turn this thing around.
Yeah. This one's really long and skinny.
Yeah.
Are they
all the same?
the same thing as the one that's kind of feather-like?
What do you mean? We just saw one earlier.
So right there we have the long one and the shorter one that's kind of feathered out. Are those the same species or different?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Well, they just
Okay,
grow
full
very
wide.
differently.
Got
That's
it.
cool.
Could just
Should,
be different life
Ooh.
stages or
is this a
Terrain at the 20.
question mark?
collect.
Just
Um,
peeking in.
Would we be able to collect these guys? I don't know. They're very
I have no
kind of
idea how.
soft. Yeah, you'd almost have to like
It'd be a
slurp 'em
suction
up
again.
or hope for, but if there's attached to the rock, it would be a little bit difficult.
You'd have to slurp and scrape.
Yeah.
You can think about it.
Yeah, maybe we see another one. Yeah, I would be worried that they would just fall apart pretty easily.
What are bryozoans?
Bryozoan?
Mm-hmm.
They're different from coral. They're in a different group. I'm not the best of bryozoans.
Can those that you just saw extend for feeding purposes?
Yeah, that's a good observation. I would think so. I mean, you saw that one was longer than the other ones, so maybe it extends farther in order to, trap things. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, bryozoans, they're their own phylum. So different kinds of aquatic invertebrates, but they're also colonial as well. So there's actually a lot of fossil records of bryozoans too. Make good fossils.
People are saying these are the exact ones that they saw earlier in the dive.
Earlier, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did well, maybe there's only a few places you can see on this.
Yeah.
We went we doing a different route.
Is that one down? Is there more down there? I mean, we could maybe try to slurp it. I don't know. I just don't know how it would we'd be able to collect them.
Does it need to be intact, or would this be a
Depends
DNA
on-
sample?
I'm unknown.
It would, yeah, they didn't collect them, I don't think, last time last time they were in this area, but if they're not seen very often, it would be useful.
Who on board would be able to handle it? Would it
I mean, it would just be put in ethanol.
in ethanol
Probably,
and just
yeah.
preserved
That would
yeah.
probably all we could do. There might be another one right there.
Yeah, this is definitely more than anywhere else we've seen them.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to try.
We could try.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to post up if the next one we see we can?
Yeah, whatever's easiest for
Yeah.
our pilots. Yeah, we might be able to slurp it, keep it intact, and then preserve it in some ethanol. It's kind of what you have to do for the more jelly-like friends. Some more anemones and some more coral.
I mean, we've seen more diversity of these than we've seen in the other volcanic areas,
Very true.
venting areas. I think that makes Sierra happy.
I do like seeing. Oh, there's some more right here.
All right, Mike, if we could attempt to sample one of our guys there, it would be appreciated.
What do you want to do?
We'd like to give a slurp attempt at scraping and slurping off one
Oh,
of
yeah,
these guys.
yeah, sure.
Just if we don't have that many samples of them, it would be cool to see if someone would be able to do something with
The
it.
porch out, please.
Roger, porch coming out.
The Sierra, that coral back there had a, I know those little polyps were small, but one of them looked like pretty big.
Porch is out.
Coral?
Yeah, I think so.
Might be a little zoanthid on it. If it's a bigger, different size polyp.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good spot. Oh my gosh, there's another baby right there and another one.
Wow. Huh.
Hey, Jeff, what makes these rock look bark-like? Someone wants to know from online.
Bark-like. Yeah, well, it's another kind of description of the texture of the lava expanding and cracking on its crust. So kind of like our sourdough bread analogy from earlier. It has kind of as the crust breaks and it expands, you get these kind of like fabric form when it's expanding and kind of shaving on the crust that is broken. So you get these little lines, like lineaments, that show you the direction that the crust broke and then it expanded.
That's kind of cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
for
can you get the
talking about
suction
it.
jars up?
So I guess it does kind of look like bark,
Roger.
where
Put 'em onto
bark
the right
has that,
jar.
kind of
Bucket
the
cans on.
fabric direction for the tree. But in this case, it's
So
going
it's
to
on the
be
flush jar now?
kind of random with however the
Yeah. Can I
pillow
get
is breaking.
rotate clockwise?
Yeah, well, ask science what jar they want to go into.
Science, what jar do you want?
You're gonna want it in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7 both have mesh on them.
All right. I'm gonna rotate clockwise.
Thank you.
Gonna give it some beans.
Don't turn it on yet.
Okay. I
Oh,
just
you're
need
just
to
trying to
rotate
rotate it.
the-
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, see, yeah.
There we
got
go.
Perfect.
Oh, awesome.
Let's go put that from the Okeanos dive
Awesome.
in the Mariana from 2016.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can find some cool papers on it or know how many studies of this guy there are.
Okay, a little partial zoom on the Zeus.
Got it.
Are you ready with the pump?
I'm ready with the pump.
Okay, suction on.
Suction coming up.
Oh no, the grip is slipping.
Ooh.
In
All
there.
right.
Might have to wiggle. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh,
perfect.
oh. Come on, come on.
Oh no.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did it go in? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
in there.
did
It's
it?
stuck in the tube.
Oh, I
There it
see
goes.
it. I
Turn the
see it.
suction
Oh,
up
it's
more.
moving.
More section.
More suction. It's barely moving.
It looked like it shrunk.
Do you want some more beans on it?
Yes, please.
All
I'm
right.
watching
Where is it?
I'm watching the tube.
Now it goes.
I see stuff in the thing, but I don't see it.
There
Oh,
you go.
it
There
made
it
it.
is.
Is one enough?
One's enough.
All right.
Still got a little bit of rock attached to it too.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm gonna
Oh.
rotate
Rock
counterclockwise
bonus.
to
Rock
lock her
bonus.
in there.
You keep talking about my
Leave it on
specimen
the
bonus.
flush jar, number 8.
Roger.
That's a rock associate.
Rock
This one.
associate,
Yeah.
if you will.
Nice.
Great work.
Good samples.
We're getting mad props online again. Good save, they say.
That was a bit lucky, I think. I'll take it.
Mike's okay being lucky, but we all know he's just good.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, where do you want to take it next?
Oh my goodness.
I know, not to put the pressure on you,
mm,
but
Do you want the porch back in, or?
Just wait.
All right.
Yeah, I'll grab it for you.
let's see, was there? Can you pan
Roger,
down on
handle
high pack?
Labrede.
definitely.
They did not go
Now
to
you can porch
waypoint
in.
3.
All right, porch coming in.
RIDAE.
Those are the rocks.
It's a hydrozoan.
Could we go back
Porch is secure.
and look,
Roger.
kind of
Which
see the
is
gap
in
where
the
Snail
phylum
Pit was? The
Nigeria.
gap to the northeast of Snail Pit, there's kind of like a northeast
This or
of
this?
Snail Pit.
Northeast, my bad.
Yeah, over, yeah, kind of in that zone. So we saw the remnant kind of venting area, and that's where the marker was.
Okay, so like north
maybe-
of West Point
Yeah, kind of
6?
go to north and a little west of waypoint 6, and we can just search around over there to see if there's any
Nigerian.
venting going on.
The first one.
Like here-ish, do you
Yeah.
like that target?
No, let's try
Is
that.
that the gap
Yeah.
you were speaking about?
Yeah, let's go to where you made that, drop that target.
Okay.
I don't know where the dive times are posted. I know today's dive started at
6:30. Yeah.
ish, tomorrow's standard time.
HiPAC is a navigation software that we have on a screen where I can see Hercules, the vessel, and at Atalanta, and our targets that our waypoints. So we're going a little off script to do some more searching around. If any of the people out in chat land have done hydrographic survey work, HiPAC is frequently used in that world too.
So this is HiPAC?
This is HiPAC.
Okay.
You can overlay it with imagery, and then that image, which is like what we're seeing in the background, that color, is giving us like an idea of the depth.
Yeah.
This looks pretty flat to me.
The contour?
What are they contoured at? Are they
Oh, that's a good question.
maybe
This is probably
2,
10?
10 meter contours. So there's some topography here. The color range is,
Yeah, it
in
does
this
range
view, is
some.
not great
Okay.
Mhm.
because there's some really shallower spots.
I did see over here it was more reddish
Red,
orange.
yeah.
So if we had went to waypoint,
Yeah.
what was it,
Yeah.
14, 15?
It's
Yeah.
also important to note, like, the image is something that was created off of HiPAC, like on a different software. So
Yeah.
it's not like HiPAC is only seeing this as an image. It's not giving like a depth. It's
Yeah.
it's very relative to whatever you
Yeah, it's
loaded in.
just a picture.
Just a picture.
Although the data, the underlay, the color picture came from an AUV survey. So Sentry AUV was out here and mapped a box.
Was that
That-
on the last?
I think it was in the 2016.
Oh, okay. It was that long ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So we didn't map it this morning?
We did map it with a ship on our approach, but this AUV data is like 1 meter scale bathymetry and not the probably 50 or more on the ship because of the water depth. So we have good bathymetry here from Sentry. Asako is very excited.
Yeah,
So were we.
we are too. I did look up some papers, and it looks like they found some similar
have that too.
species
I
off
didn't know
of
what that was.
some venting in the Galapagos. So they've been seen around other hydrothermal areas too, but in the Galapagos. Different species
Can you
probably,
update
but
that
same group.
detail
Yes.
fix?
Yeah, so more indications that there's probably low temperature or diffuse venting.
Thank you.
Is this more of them right here?
Yeah,
Wow, look at all of them.
they're happy.
We didn't see these anywhere
No.
on the other, to
I've
the
never
north.
seen them before. Yep. These weren't at the other hydrothermal sites either.
We got these and the S word that we're not going to mention.
Yeah.
So
They're doing pretty good,
things are doing pretty good.
biology-wise.
Some hot water would be nice, but you know.
Some
Now we
food
just gotta make
samplers
Jeff
that they
happy.
need.
We gotta get him some hot
I'm
water.
hopeful that Bill, in all of his experience, will come together and he'll just know what to do.
Will he wake you in the middle of the night to let you know he's got it?
I hope not.
Oh, there's a fish.
Oh,
Bill,
fishy,
Bill knows
fishy.
how to take a major sample. He's probably taken dozens of them.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, another little fish hanging
there's
out.
a pretty decent one on Atalanticam right now.
Oh, he's just resting.
What is it?
Fish.
I really like the anemone next to it.
Yeah, those are some gorgeous
yeah.
anemones.
Really long arms.
Oh, we can go hide. He's like, stop looking at me, guys.
I don't know the answer to this one. I guess they say that we've mapped 5% of the oceans. I thought we were a little bit less than that. But what percent increase do you think Nautilus has contributed?
Go ahead and zoom in.
Ooh.
Yeah, get that fish.
Well, I'd have to
Train
take a
speaking
look
in.
at the most recent numbers.
keeping
In
an
fact,
eye on
maybe
it.
I can pull it up.
It's so cute.
So,
What is it?
Look at his
That's
little
like, what kind of fish is this?
Could be a halosaurus. I'm not completely sure.
Another one? Oh, it seems lighter.
It's
Like,
lighter and it has like a snoot.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. I just want to give him like a little scratch on the head.
I really like
A pat,
that
pat.
clear
Little
part.
pat,
Right?
yeah.
It's fluttering around.
Oh, its little tail.
It is a good size.
Yeah. Oh, he's so sideways.
A halosauridae?
Halosauridae, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen lots of those.
I like their names because it kind of
Okay,
reminds
full
me
wide.
of dinosaurs.
Got it? Yeah, they do look a little
Halosaurus.
dinosaur-like, too.
What a cutie patootie, if you
Some
will.
people say it's a cusk eel.
Oh, we saw one
They
earlier.
are
I'm
kind of
seeing
in the same.
50-50 on this
They're
one.
kind of in the same group, but I feel like cusk eels are kind of rounder on the front. That one had more of like a snout to it.
The cusk eel from earlier also had a really tiny eye.
Yeah, really
0,
tiny
1, 0?
eyes.
010.
010.
The fish are so cool.
There's one in Atalanta's camera right now.
Oh yeah, he's kind of swimming off there.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
looks to be a decent sized one too.
Mm-hmm.
Can try and get some more lights on.
Oh, that's
Oh.
very cool.
Let's turn the iris
So
up, too,
bright,
so you
so
know.
Thank you.
bright.
Hmm.
It's just floating around without a care in the world.
As it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to be a fish in the deep, deep blue sea.
We need to make that into a song.
What's the song? There's like a hole at the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole in the bucket in the bucket.
A bucket in the hole in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Yep.
I won't go into more details.
Okay, so Seabed 2030, which is a initiative started by the Nippon Foundation, which is a nonprofit, philanthropic kind
Has
of
to be
organization
Terrain on 20, Delta
that has
24.
the goal.
Yeah, roger.
It started in 2017, had the goal of mapping the world seafloor by 2030, hence the name Seabed 2030. They claim that 26.1% of the ocean floor is now mapped. Now, this is where it comes into definitions. What does it mean to be mapped?
Okay, yeah.
And I believe their definition of mapped is a multi-beam from a ship has gone over a part of the seafloor. And if there's a sounding within 100 meters, it's either a kilometer or 100 meters. I forget I'd have to take a look at their definition. But you can think there has been a lot of mapping done. And I would imagine that Nautilus has contributed an appreciable amount to that 26.1.
Wow, I thought it was a lot less.
Well, it's quite variable, the
method
quality
and,
of the mapping. So you think a lot of ships now, at least the academic fleet in the U.S., tries to keep their multi-beam on when they transit. Or like Nautilus, we do transit mapping.
This one says using modern multi-beam sonar systems, so it's high resolution.
Yeah, so much better than satellite.
Right.
But
everything's been mapped satellite.
Yes, because it's mapped in an interesting way. It's not, it's using satellite altimetry to do a global bathymetric map. That's why when you look at Google Earth, there's something everywhere.
Right.
But a very low scale, or so large scale. So you can see seamounts and things, but you can't nowhere near the scale resolution that like a ship can collect, like the Nautilus.
You know, the images around Guam that were put out from OET right before we got on actually show some seamounts that we dive on. And I've never really seen them on much of a map. I mean, the topographical ones that go out for fishermen and such, I've
zoom
seen,
in there.
but anything like that. My husband was so excited to see 11 Mile on the map.
Nice. Yeah.
That might be another anemone. It might just be folded over.
Oh.
Can't tell. It doesn't look happy with whatever it is.
It does not look happy.
No.
It looks like it's glowing.
Yeah. I think it's an anemone, but it's just like folded over.
Oh.
It might be dead. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Poor thing.
The texture of that is like really interesting.
That's why I looked at it. I'm like, man, that looks almost like a sea cucumber with how squishy it is. But
kind of purple. I like it.
Yeah. It's just folded over on itself.
I don't want it to be dead.
Sad anemone. Well, it might not be. It could just be sleeping.
Okay, full wide.
It could be sleeping.
Yeah, anemone do that, right? They sleep. Yeah, there's a lot of cool. There's one of those little dandelion looking things
like
they were talking about.
Red, orange thing.
Yeah, that is the, I think it's one of the siphonophores, thermophilus. It's called like the dandelion something, but it's a type of siphonophore.
Oh, cool.
It does look like it's just like floating there in the water though, because it's like super see-through.
Okay, Mike, are Hercules lasers strong enough to damage anyone's eyes, humans or creatures? I would think no, but I never know.
Well, no, they will if you stare at them directly.
Yep.
I wouldn't want my eyes with the green dot in them for anything more than as little time as possible.
They don't do that at the optometrist.
Yeah.
You know, one of the strangest things I close my eyes for, you know the thermometers that they put on your forehead?
Yeah.
I don't know why I close my eyes for them. They must be safe, but I always do.
Oh.
Let's see where people are viewing us from. Wow. Finland, France, Italy, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Sweden, Canada, Turkey, Germany, United Kingdom, and the United States.
Woohoo!
You know how sad I am that no one in Guam is on there?
They're
It's
probably
pretty
They gotta
morning.
be
It's pretty
sleeping.
early. It's pretty early or late, however you.
It's
what
3 in the
time it
morning.
is?
I
Yeah.
know.
They'll probably watch, just
But
not
the
at our shift.
scientist, we want the scientist on.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're on a different
Even
channel.
scientists have to sleep too.
What? Sleep?
Contrary to popular belief.
Crazy.
Contrary to
I don't know if I believe that, yeah.
Crazy girl.
Bill Chadwick's been on a lot of these shifts.
Yeah, does he sleep?
I'm amazed he's not in here. He's been taking all of the shifts lately.
Not this one. Oh, what are those? Look at all of these coral. Man, this is great.
We got Texas and Switzerland and New York City here.
Shout out Texas.
Texas.
Shout out New York. Look at that. Oh, it says I forgot Switzerland. I don't know.
Switzerland.
Wonder if they have
Maybe it's not updated on your
yeah,
your
may
dashboard
not be updated
yet.
or VPN. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
Switzerland just
Yeah.
popped up on the bottom.
Yeah,
Yay.
gotta love Switzerland. I've been to Zurich and Lucerne. Very cool country.
I've never been.
I've been to
So
Switzerland
that's a
too.
different kind of lava flow here. This is sheet flow coming
Sheet
down.
flow.
So it's not the pillows, but more of a, it's not doing
Whoa.
that bulging out, making the sourdough bread. More of a sheet pan.
Sheet pan
Sheet
bread.
pan cookie.
Sheet pan brownies.
Yeah, brown.
Jeff, is sheet like pahoy hoy or no?
I think
A
we've
little
gotta
bit, but not as
convince-
broken up.
Okay.
The viscosity's less, so it'll flow better.
I think that for the next expedition, we have to convince the chefs to,
Make a lava cake.
no.
Yes.
A little bit of brownies, not always chocolate
Cookie?
chip cookies, but brownies.
Well, yeah, I bet they would take the suggestion.
I'm kind
But
of
it's
in the
hard to-
mood for
it's
a
hard-
brownie now.
It's hard to.
I feel like
Want-
cookie dough is easier. Cookie dough,
That's
you
true.
just
Yeah,
have
give
it.
them
Yeah.
something they can do quickly.
Yeah, they work so hard.
Probably the hardest working people on the boat
Exactly.
is, and man,
Agreed.
just think every day at the right time, at the same time, they are ready to go with great food.
Mm-hmm.
With provisions that are weeks old, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
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 We're still getting lots of good veggies
Yeah.
and apples right now.
Whatever we had for dinner last night, that was like, it wasn't lasagna, but it was like
Moussaka.
in the moussaka. It was so
Yes,
good.
it is a type of eggplant lasagna-esque.
It was
Oh.
really
I think
good.
that's the second time we've had
Wanna
it.
zoom
and he's
in?
very proud of that.
No, I had the lasagna. There was another day we had that too.
Yep, there was lasagna too.
Look at that coral.
Boy, that's a long one.
Beautiful shot. That's a gorgeous bamboo right there.
Yeah.
I think it's important to note that there's multiple different avenues for maritime occupations. There's officers who are on the bridge who drive this boat and keep us safe. There's captains and chefs, able-bodied seamen, engineers. There's a lot of crew that help keep this science
Oh yeah.
happening.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
So if you're curious about maritime occupations outside of science, there's many avenues.
This is a gorgeous shot. You can really see those polyps up close. So each one of those is its own individual, and they form these colonies that are all connected. Which is nice to think about, because corals have so many friends, right? Each one of those is a little friend.
But
So many friends.
You better
Yeah.
hope they're your
Enemies?
friends, because you don't want to get stuck next to someone you don't like.
True.
So
They could
someone
be your
asked how long we
friends.
have on the dive. We have about 3 hours and, or sorry, 4 hours and 45 minutes on the dive. We finish at 8 o'clock tomorrow standard time.
Yes. We will have to come off bottom about 2.5 hours before 8. So, what, 5:30? Because of how deep we are at 3,600 meters, it takes a long time to get back up to the surface.
I don't know how. Isabel, do you know how you apply to work in the galley? Or a steward? I don't think we really have stewards.
We do have a steward. Jose is a steward.
Jose is
Jose's a steward?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, that's a good question. I think that I know the officers, and the engineers, they go to maritime academies, or something of that sort. I think other things are just there's maritime organizations who do employment for many different research or different vessels, and you kind of just, I honestly, I really don't know how the career path gets started, but I'm sure the internet, there's just a host of information and different opportunities. But we have 17 crew members at a given time and 35 berths for scientists. They're not always full, the berths for science. Yeah, and with these ROV watches, we all work about 4 hours on, 8 hours off, 4 hours on. And that's something pretty similar to the cruise shifts that they work. They also work 4 hours on, 8 hours off, 4 hours on.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
They're
We have
awesome.
a really sweet comment. Just wanted to say thank you for all of the awesome work you do. I've been watching all morning at work, and you're all seriously making my day a million times better.
Woohoo!
Thank you for that.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate comments like that.
Yeah.
Very
And-
kind.
Means we're doing our job.
Sarah, I think you might have some listeners for your coral talk.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to listen to
Pressure's
coral?
on.
Everybody, everyone, right?
Yes.
We love coral.
Sarah, question for you. Is that a chain colony, anemone colony? And would that what benefit would forming a chain like that have?
Yeah, so what we saw, they got the cool close-up up a minute ago, is a type of coral. So anemones, corals, black corals, octocorals, they're all in
Just finished another
cnidarians,
gauge
but they
check.
form different groups.
Roger.
So our anemones are the big ones that we've been seeing are single polyp, right? So they have the one kind of radial in the middle, and they have their arms. The colonial ones that we're seeing, or what I was referring to, colony, that is actually just one kind of coral. It's a bamboo coral. And so instead of just one main polyp, they all have a system of connecting smaller polyps, and they form that chain that you kind of saw. We call that unbranched kind of structure, and they think it's to get higher up in the water column. So like our other sponge friends that are suspension feeders, a lot of times if you're really close to the seafloor, you don't really have good access to detritus, zooplankton, nutrients that float. So you kind of need a way to get up into that benthic boundary layer. And so ways they do that is by having those kinds of structures. So yeah, you could think of it as lots of different little polyps all reaching up as far as they can get to try and get as much food as they can. And that just gives them more space in the water column as opposed to staying closer to the seafloor.
Now, they're all individual polyps. Do they share any nutrients at all between each other, or are they all they're connected, but they're not necessarily helping each other out food-wise?
Right. I would think they would be helping one another out because but they are different little individual polyps. That's a great question. I don't know if they share food or if it just stays in one polyp and the other polyps kind of have to fend for themselves kind of deal. But I would think coral, some of them can work together. So some coral have male and female parts. Other corals can just be females. Other corals can just be males, and they broadcast spawn. So they must have some kind of cues to be able to work together and stuff. But I don't know if the nutrients goes to the entire coral, if say just one polyp got it, or if it's shared in between. That's a good question though.
Yeah,
They're funky little dudes.
they are.
Does anyone know when there was an artist on the expedition? Someone asked if that was a rare occurrence or a normal occurrence.
They used to have a, I'm not sure if it is a sole role now, but they used to have a documentarian role in the video position.
Hmm.
And that position is a lot of fun. You just take lots of pictures and they get a list of stuff that they have to film during the expedition. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think they brought up some like science communication fellows that also intersected with being an artist, and those folks did that as a way of communicating the science, but
I think that's some of the things
yeah,
I've seen too.
I think that's what I think they might be referring to as some of their scientists that have come out before.
We have to do deliverables as a science communication fellow, which is different things that can go on the website under resources or photo albums. There's all different ones that
Oh, I
we
didn't
do.
know that.
This year we have 8 new science communication fellows and 3 returning. So you'll have at least that much going into new resources.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, nautiluslive.org has tons of resources in it and information
Look at that
about
hot
all of
pink
the
line
dives.
there.
And
I'm
who's
liking
on them.
it.
Yeah.
Jamie would approve.
Yeah, these are some more zoanthids. So you can see the 2 different sizes of polyps here. One is from the original coral structure, so these little baby ones that we're seeing, and then these are more than likely zoanthids, another type of coral, but they don't form their own branches, so they jump onto other coralline structures and they kind of use them to get higher up in the water column. So this looks like a type maybe of a Chrysogorgia. We saw some Remulogorgia militaris earlier. It's another type of Chrysogorgia. So there's some kind of little shrimp or something swimming around one of the polyps. It's like the size of one of the polyps.
Oh,
It's so
yeah,
tiny.
very teeny.
Yeah.
Hey, full wide.
That'd be great
Got
for
it.
macro photography.
It's a great shot of coral.
Lots of fun coral shots here.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who's giving us shout outs about doing it. They like that we're answering questions and are informative. And they love learning about the sea life.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Think about artists at Oregon State University at Hatfield Marine Science Center. We rotate with a resident artist
Oh,
that
that's
will
kinda
come
cool.
to Hatfield and stay for a few weeks to a month and do workshops and do art projects connected to the ocean and the coast.
Oh, that's
So,
really
yeah.
cool.
So we get these resident artists, and we do get some resident scientists, like a science resident too. So it's a really neat program, and they generate a lot of, the Hatfield Marine Science Center has got lots of great art pieces that have been made by these residents.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess Soy and Schmidt have an Artist at Sea
They
program.
do. Yeah. They make some really cool.
We have a couple of artists on this ship that should go
Well,
to that.
we have some good artists on this ship.
Yeah.
Me, not one of them.
Nope, me neither. All of my cup was just written words.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
Jeff.
the cups coming up.
We've made it to the gap.
Okay, can we go?
Zoom out?
Zoom
no,
in a little there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it
oh wait, okay,
before.
that was a different person.
I'm enjoying these coral shots. Thank you.
Yeah, let's from
Michael's
here.
setting me up
Can
really
we
good.
go
Why does it look like a square?
northwest? Maybe kind of go up to go from here up to about yeah, maybe up there. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, we're kind of let's just search around this high spot, this contour line,
Very cool. Right on.
because on the other side of the contour is where the snail pit and the marker.
Wow, that is great video right
That's
there.
a gorgeous shot.
Yeah.
See, don't coral make such good models?
They do. They don't move very much, so
Right?
it's
They're
quite nice.
perfect.
Yes. So they don't swim away.
Yeah, true. Easier to
They
get them.
they stay put.
They stay put.
Easier to focus on.
Seems like we might go up some steep bit too if we climb at 320.
That is
Okay.
Just
gorgeous.
keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
Roger. That one polyp is facing the
Uh-huh.
other way.
Yeah, it looks like a bamboo to me, just based on the
Careful,
nodes at the bottom.
Got it.
Yeah,
Is that where we're at?
we're gonna kind of come up here and
Oh,
look on
okay.
this side and then over to here. Because I think, so this side had the inactive venting, but this ridge could have something that we just haven't looked enough at. That's my,
Okay, I see where we are. I was
Yeah,
thinking
oh, we're
at
right here.
Atlanta. I
We're
was on
right
the wrong
there.
thing. Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna come up to here and look at this side.
Bill's going to wake up and wonder where we've been.
We went all around.
And I will tell him.
Everywhere and anywhere.
North, south.
And then it's his call.
East, west.
We're a little stretched.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, and the Schmidt on the Falcor cruises, when they have the videographer that makes the, short videos throughout the cruise, and then the summary videos, those are really nice. They're great for the scientists that go out as something to show people that's like kind of contained and describes the cruise and has the shots. So they kind of take that burden away from you as a scientist having to, oh, how am I going to communicate this to a classroom or at a workshop? Where it's like, oh, I've got this video that someone's whole job was just thinking about how to communicate the cruise, which is great here on the Nautilus too, where we have this science communications people that are like, I'm not good at this, at doing this. I communicate science in a particular way to other scientists, but oftentimes I struggle with how to get it to the broader audience, which is great why Nautilus, OET,
Roger. Sorry,
puts
it's going
that
to take a second to
emphasis on
swing in.
having people that this is what they do. It's
Right.
great. And generate content and deliverables that just live way past the cruise.
Right. Yeah. And you've been great at answering questions.
Well, hey, I answer them when I get asked them.
Yeah, a lot of times these artists will take their work and will sometimes put them in a gallery, which would be really cool to just go and look at, see all the cool deep sea photos and things like that.
I've been writing half of these things down that you guys have been
I was just going to say, are you game for this?
Write this down, write this down.
It is something I would be pretty interested in.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do you guys feel being far away from home? Someone wants to know. How does everyone do with that?
It's
I'm getting
tough.
some shaken that it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's tough being gone.
I will say I really miss my dog. So I have a dog that sleeps in my bed every night because he's spoiled, and so it's weird not having him laying on my feet. Like,
Yeah,
Aw.
I miss my boys. Although I was told that they just kicked all of my blankets off the bed and claimed it fully as theirs.
As they should.
I kind of enjoy, like, taking a step back. Being out on the water, it's like you don't really get a lot of sensation. Like, there's not, like, traffic lights and busy grocery stores and things like that. So I kind of like that sense of feeling of, like,
I agree.
it kind of feels like camping, like isolated. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Headless chicken monster.
How do I highlight that fast enough?
We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get a shot.
It's floated on
Oh,
by.
look at
partial
Wow.
Got it.
That's good.
Another sea cucumber friend. Oh, he's spinning.
Spanish
Oh,
dancing.
how cool.
Spanish dancer, the flowy skirt. Still very see-through. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see the gut right
Whoa.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Don't get too close.
That's a great shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, I should have put that as a...
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, well, okay.
Might have scared it.
Got that on
Thank
cam
you.
too.
Sorry,
so.
dude.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, look, he's some of the sediment's
Oh,
coming out.
he's-
He's pooping
oh
for us.
gosh.
Why are we so excited to watch him poop? I don't know.
I don't know.
We did see sea cucumbers in Eva's presentation.
Poop. Yes, it's a
300.
Where'd it go?
300.
He's above
Copy.
us probably. Yeah, so these guys feed on sediment, right? They just try to get whatever nutrients they can in the sediment, and that's why we can see it really well in their stomachs, is because it's just full of sand, and they've got to do something with it, so. That was awesome.
Shout out to the video folks. Absolute
Yeah.
wonderful footage.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the poop was pretty fun.
Yeah. We can say we've seen one poop.
Wow. Fremont,
down on the wire
Illinois
more,
has a
Annabelle?
6th grade class tuning in from the lab today.
Mm.
And I guess someone was a teacher ambassador in 2016.
awesome.
Way to keep it going. Thank you.
Well, welcome, Dr. Anderson's 6th grade class.
Hello, hello.
Happy to have you here. We're searching around, looking for hydrothermal vents and interesting fauna. We've seen some pretty good stuff here in the last couple hours.
Yeah.
Hope
you
they
got to
enjoyed
see
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited we got to see the headless chicken
Yes.
monster.
Yeah. Which I'm looking at apparently their scientific name, so it's
Endoplanesites.
eximia, means dreamer sea cucumber.
Aw.
Dreamers, that's kind of
That
cool.
makes me really happy.
That would be a great name for it too, the Dreamer.
The dreamer.
The Dreamer.
It's very
Our veterans in the chat knew quickly.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yes.
They-
One creature's poop is another creature's sustenance.
Wow.
Kind of like the
Isn't that
vampire
beautiful?
squid. Very true. Thanks for the shout out.
Oh. You see this with
Yeah, I'm
Costco?
reading it. Yeah, if we
Keep
see
an eye-
another one
we'll
of
do
those
that.
coral, yeah.
What are we looking for?
Another type
Um,
of coral.
Yeah, Asako thinks that the one we saw wasn't militaris. He thinks it might be another species, but he said it has a little bit of a different branching pattern, so.
We'll keep an eye out.
I'm wondering if the branching's a little weird also because of the zoanthids that have situated themselves like on it, but we have seen a lot of those zoanthids on coral today, so yeah, if we see it again, flag it down. There's another fishy.
What is that?
Another fish.
It's white. It's not clear like most of them.
Yeah, it's a lighter color. We saw a lighter colored one like that a little bit ago.
Yeah, I noted it
Go ahead and zoom in.
Got it.
I think it was. Hold on. Yeah, look at that face.
I love the tail of these ones down here.
Right?
The
280?
tadpole tail.
Yeah.
Roger.
I like
Just
his
the
nose.
clear parts of it. I don't know the scientific
Sorry, it updates so
terms.
frequently.
How it
No,
looks
you're totally
kind of
fine.
like multiple fingers-ish.
Mhm.
Centipede-like.
The tail?
That being
Yeah, it
said,
just says-
can we get
Yeah,
a
it's full
reset?
wide.
I don't know.
Yes.
Got it.
It's kind of like what so they're kind of called eel-like or in the
Thank
same
you.
group because they
Yeah.
all have that kind of like anguilliform
You going 280 on
type
it?
tail.
Yeah.
And they have their own swimming form too.
Try to get us not to fly over the top of it.
Are there bubbles on the camera? Yes, there
Yeah.
are bubbles on the camera.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that earlier because I know that we had a couple when we were by the vents. So
Oh, there's a lot more than I thought now that I'm looking up at it.
not sure what.
There were bubbles coming out of the seafloor?
No, but last time we had the bubbles in the camera like this.
Oh yeah,
it
was
when we
it
were
the
near
CO2
vents.
drop? It was the CO2
Yeah.
droplets
Yeah.
at the deep vent site Toto.
Well, look at how many are up there now.
That was back before we got to the anemone garden.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coming from any volcanic sources.
Someone had meetings and they're asking if we're still hoping for venting.
We're
Yes,
we're
we
always
are.
hoping for venting, though
Yes.
we're trying. This is our first. Ooh, okay.
Oh, is that Bill?
I don't know. We've got
it is.
we've got our science lead, who's going to come and tell me I went all the wrong directions.
Good morning.
Oh, he looks tired. He looks tired.
He walks in and goes,
At least he doesn't smell it. Now he smells like coffee, not chocolate chip cookies.
Lots and lots of lava. We love lava. No, they found evidence. They found the marker from 2016, and that area has fauna, but no visible venting. No high, not even low. It's maybe the faintest bits of diffuse venting. Yeah. So we finished the lower end. Can you zoom out on the high pack, please? We finished a loop and then we came back. Snail pits was where the vent for the marker is. So we went up here and then we came back. We actually found a spider.
You did get a
So
spider.
there was one, but very excited.
And Brianna was in the studio.
It was great, but it was down here. I think it was one of these samples, but
Oh, I thought it was up there.
we came back up, and now we're kind of searching this ridge some more. That's where the marker is. There is squat lobsters. There's lots of stuff going on from the marker and around it. So I'm giving us a chance to see maybe there's a vent hiding somewhere around here, but it doesn't seem like there's any high temperature stuff.
Roger.
And Verena was we had gotten close to like waypoint 10 and 11. She was like, well, just go to the next ridge over, but I ended up deciding to give another look to the south, kind of like we discussed, to running through the waypoints again, but from different directions. Oh, we're coming around in an interesting way, but yeah, we're coming over to here now. So we were down here. We're coming over. Looks like we're following the base of this kind of the ridge, and then we're going to come up on it.
Go ahead and zoom in.
Got it.
That's a pretty cool looking anemone.
Yeah.
I like all their texture.
I love the coloring. Pretty pink anemone.
Wow.
Could you zoom out on HiPAC some more to
Yes.
show the full track? I can show Bill how far north we got.
Oh
So
my
we
gosh,
got
my
up
bad.
to here. I just decided not to make the trip over and come back down.
Oh.
So we didn't get to we got up to 11 and on our way to 12 before heading back.
Kind of did like a figure 8.
Yeah, we did a figure 8. You could go, if you wanted to jump, you could go straight over to there.
Good
Or
shot.
come back around. Like,
Thank you.
That was cool. It closed.
I'm not sure.
Good little anemone.
When we were up here, it was very sparse.
Yeah, not even many critters.
There was some indications of staining, but that was no life, no precipitates. Yeah. Although I think if we look back, there was some precipitate chimney bits, I think, at the start of the dive, but still nothing active. So we want to recover at 8, so 530 off
Oh.
bottom.
What is that?
Oh, there's another fishy.
Whoa, that one's a longer one.
Yeah,
Look at that guy.
that looks like very
Jeff,
different.
you got to shout out that you're doing great. As you come over and look at my screen, he's like, oh, what's that? I know you do. Yeah.
Coral talk.
Coral talk.
Coral's
Yes.
most wanted.
And Jeff's going to start a podcast too. I don't remember what they wanted it called.
Rocks.
Rock Talk. No, Rock Talk is Jacob. You got to come up. Major sampler.
Major sampler podcast.
Who wants those samples? We get the interloper.
Time.
Just so you know, Jeff is signing off, and we're getting Bill coming in.
The Chad.
What'd you say? Yes, our next dive is supposed to start at midnight tomorrow. So you'll get this crew back on for the blue water part of it.
Woohoo!
The Sedimental Scientist podcast.
Settlemental.
That's good.
That's from Lisa.
Okay. Why settle for less?
That's a great name.
Settlemental.
He's trying to make jokes, but his headset's not on.
Interloper in the house.
In the house. And he's got
Yeah.
coffee.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's that on the right over there?
Oh,
It looks
A
like
jelly?
it could be a jelly, yeah. Floating.
A jelly floating?
It's
That
pretty.
would be cool.
Or some, yeah.
Oh, it's
Some sun.
Very
Oh, what's the
transparent.
coral
Yeah.
over? Oh, where'd it go?
it's
The coral on the right.
Oh, it disappeared.
I don't know how our screen went. Coral on the right side that had the bigger polyps. I don't know, it's not connecting. How do I go back?
Oh.
I think we,
Is it this
Marin, our video,
touch screen? Yeah.
oh yeah, the telestrator screen disappeared.
oh no.
Yeah, could we look at that coral though with the polyps, please?
I'll look at the telestrator during watch change.
Go ahead and zoom.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this like the one you saw before?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And this has both colors on it.
There's a way, could we get a small section of this coral maybe? Asako's in the scientific chat, and he thinks that this is not really a described species. It's kind of different than what we're used to seeing in Romilogorgia, so.
You want to get a suction sample?
Kind of snip would probably be better. If you could either get the whole thing or a section of it. Let me see if Asako has
I
a
can try and like
preference.
snip a bit with the manipulator and put it in the suction hose. You want that?
Yeah, we could maybe try that or snip and, yeah, the best way to preserve it. Just we're really interested with the branching. It's kind of different than from what we've seen.
Okay, full wide.
Got it.
And how can I get in there?
Sierra, your groupies are going to be called the Coral Collective.
Yeah.
You're getting,
That's good.
yeah, that is a good one. Hey, Bill, The coloration
Porch
on the rocks
out.
here, they iron
Roger,
oxide?
porch coming out.
Yep. Anything that looks yellow, orange, red is going to be
That's,
oxidized iron.
there we go,
yeah.
that's all the way. Science, what jar do we want this in?
What do we have?
2, 3, 4, or 5.
Roger, I'm gonna put this to jar number 2.
Yeah, Saka says a snip would be fine.
All right, jar number 2 is ready.
Okay.
I'm ready on the suction pump whenever you are.
Yeah, honestly, if the jars or the bio box, we could do either, I think. They're pretty hardy too.
Can we open the bio box with a spider in there?
Oh, true. Maybe we want to do collection then.
Zoom on the zoos, please.
Oh yeah, Bill. The bio box has a spider in it that
More,
we can't
a
let
little
go,
more.
The front one?
Yep. So do you want to snip off the top here?
no matter how much I want to.
Yeah, let's get the top where at least we have like the 3 branching. We're just really curious about
Like
the...
in, like, this much?
Yeah, if you can get the
Less?
top 2, that would be great.
Okay.
And we have a picture of the whole thing in situ as well, so I think that would work fine. You just might have to wiggle. It's pretty hardy. You might get the whole thing.
Looks like the whole thing's coming with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so,
Oh,
nice.
there you go. Nice. Yeah, and we got the zoanthids on there too.
no,
would
that
be great.
might, I guess that'll go through.
Well, we'll see.
You wouldn't rather put it in a box?
Yeah, you could put it in a box if there's a smaller one available. I think it would stay intact.
Yeah, so there's the spider in the forward box.
Oh, yeah, so how about the starboard box?
All the starboard bio box small ones are full and they have rocks in them, so I'm a little... I don't think we should do that in case it gets crushed by the rocks.
Well, if you're putting it on top, though, it'll be okay.
Yeah, it could go on top.
Okay, that's
Starboard
your call.
box?
That's your call.
Is
Are
there
the
one-
big ones
F
empty?
is open, but
Yeah.
it has a scoop in it, and so if
Yeah.
you need to use the scoop, you're gonna have to go around.
I don't think we're gonna need to, yeah.
Okay, so you can put
Yeah,
it in
just put it in-
starboard bio box F.
S,
Yeah.
please.
Do you want sample?
Yes, please. Sample lights, box out.
Roger.
People have been
Box
watching
coming
too
out.
long.
And
They
switch
know
that
that.
camera off the
I don't
jars,
want the
please.
spider.
So, sorry
Are
guys,
you-
is it F?
Are you worried
Yes.
for your personal
F,
safety
please.
on board
No,
when it comes
I
on the
just
ship?
don't like the idea of,
Oh,
no. We had a whole talk and we stopped the talk on that. Yeah, pretty
okay.
good.
You're trying to cut it off.
Yeah, but people are remembering.
Ah,
We've had a great audience today. Thank you so much for being involved. We love having everyone come in and ask questions and give us good stories and ideas for podcasts.
Yep.
Great talks about the environment and coral and rock.
Okay, close that.
Box closing.
I'll know how to fix those. Oh, I fixed it. Look at that.
somebody asked about the color on the rocks, and actually now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, waking up slightly, the fact that the orange colors are on the bottom side
What
of the
is-
pillows probably indicates that it was due to a little bit of hydrothermal venting that used to be happening here that's no longer here. So you can imagine the warm water coming out of the little cracks between the pillows and causing
Okay,
that little bit
porch
of
in.
iron oxidation
Roger. Porch coming in.
on the bottom parts of the lobes there.
Good morning.
So I'm going to let you know
It might be
the
marine
best
snow.
shift, the
I
12
don't
to
know.
4, is signing off. It may be a little bit quiet for the next couple of
I
minutes
think
while
that's all
the
the
new
way.
shift comes in. See you again tomorrow at midnight.
I'll just mention that the best
Nope.
designator is under dispute.
No,
But
it's
if,
not.
oh.
You're in our space. We are so good you choose to join us. See?
We'll see. We'll
You're
see.
early. Awesome. I'm excited about that coral. Could be a different species that we don't have yet.
So tell me what's in the suction sampler, if anything.
Suction sampler, we have one of the candelabrum hydrozoans. And now we don't have anything else, do we, in the suction sampler?
No snails?
No, we haven't seen any snails or mussels or any yet.
Haven't seen any. Wow.
They said there might have been some, but they weren't living.
Wow.
Some ash in a
Okay.
slurp.
Huh.
But yeah.
This site's really shut down, huh? Yo. Kelsey in the house.
Kelsey's swapping out.
So close.
You should have brought them. I'm all about advocate for fuzzy slippers. I'm hype about this coral. So Asako says that every time they see this, it has zoanthids on it. So it's very curious. It might be a specific or it could just be a coincidence. Don't let the spider out, yeah.
Don't forget to mute your mic while you're moving around.
Eva. Good morning. Seems like we were just in here, but maybe that was a dream.
A fever dream.
Everything's a dream at this point,
Oh, nice.
at this hour.
Don't do that in front of the mic. So I need to tell you guys that the 0 to 4 watch is claiming they're the best watch.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
came in.
Yeah. I
That's
told them
okay.
that was
I'm sorry.
under
I
dispute.
claim
my
all they
volume
want.
was low. Can you repeat that?
They can claim all they want. You can say what you want, but
I think they're kind of defensive if they're
yeah.
doing that. It's
I mean, if we had to so adamantly say we were the best watch,
Yeah.
then obviously we wouldn't be, would we?
It's a bit
Right.
embarrassing, to be honest.
there's a little squat lobster. So yeah, if they have to claim it, they're worried about it. I
Yeah.
think is the
We are
we're
coming
just-
in hot
we're just quietly
today.
we're just quietly
Good morning.
confident.
Somebody has had their coffee.
Well, a little bit, not enough. That's so. I can give you guys the recap I got when I came
It's
on
a
watch.
nice big anemone there.
Oh, yeah.
So they didn't find any high temperature vents,
Okay.
despite looking all around. They hardly found. They basically found no diffuse venting. There are some animals, not many. Haven't seen any snails.
Sorry, could we get a zoom on the anemone, please? If that's okay. Thank you.
So it appears this vent site is on the wane in a big way.
I can't really hear you, Ben, but I'm going to assume that was a
Sorry, I got.
you do you.
How's
Aaron.
that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
However, we have some lovely pillow lavas. Right,
Wow.
Amanda?
Yes.
Oh yes, I love a good
Pretty anemone.
lava pillow. They provide amazing ecosystems for our friends here, like this one.
Substrate.
Yes.
Substrate.
I'm learning all of the
That's
different
great, thank you.
geological terms.
Just for someone
Yay.
to idea, that might help.
Just chilling out like a flower.
There must have been a reasonable amount of food here at some point for it to get that big.
Hmm. Yeah, so we probably have an hour and a half-ish left on the bottom before we have to start coming up at about 5:30. So we'll poke around this area a little bit more, I think. And then if we get tired of that, we might strike off to the west and go up on the larger ridge over there just to have a look-see. But I think we're on the nav screen. We're coming along to the little bit west, and then we're going to come south, and then maybe look in some of these areas they haven't crossed yet.
Ooh.
Do we need to get the ship moving?
Yeah. I guess I'll start us due west to start.
The anemone we just saw, I showed you guys a very similar picture of one in my talk the other day, because we see one that looks just like that out in the central Pacific.
Yeah, Johan, that'd be good. And then south from there, where you just went.
Don't know what it is though.
Copy. Bridge nav.
How come these
Good morning, Oriole. Can we start the ship moving
lavas
due west?
are all
30
cracked on the
meters,
surface?
please? Thank you.
Instead of being smooth.
Well, these are pillow lavas. They kind of look, bulbous. They can be spherical or tubular. Here's a little tubular one. Whoop. So this kind of lava forms only underwater. If you see a pillow lava that's sitting on land, you know it formed either under the ocean or in a lake or something. So it forms because of, water cools the surface of the lava a lot faster than air. And when lava is coming out slowly, then it forms a lobe that then starts forming a crust on all sides, and that's kind of why they're tubular or pillow-like in shape. If it comes out really fast, it spreads out in a sheet and doesn't do that. So, and the way pillows form is they kind of it's this constant battle between the crust trying to thicken and the lava trying to spread.
Guess the stream duct's not working over here.
No.
So the crust forms, then the pressure inside it, you know, it's like a balloon. There's still molten magma or lava inside. So the pressure builds, it cracks the crust, and so then there's this pillow. It's like an egg that's cracked in half. So
Just gonna kind of check a couple things
there's
on the bubble
crust
cam
on
real
both
quick.
sides,
Okay,
but then
oops, let me
it
turn around.
pushes the two halves apart. And then you have this little area in the middle that's forming new crust. So that happens over and over again. So a lot of these cracks are just due to that, how they form like that. So the crust is constantly cracking as the pillow is getting larger, and it tends to be in steps, so it expands, stops, expands, stops, expands, stops, that kind of thing.
Oof.
And there can be all these striations
Keep that there for you.
on the surface of the pillows, that because each time the crust cracks and expands, the crust is kind of raking the surface of the newly exposed lava, and then that solidifies with those striations in it. People saw these things for a long time and were trying to figure out how they formed, and then in the 1960s, early 70s, eruptions in Hawaii, you know, lava erupted on land and then flowed into the ocean, and scuba divers and filmed the lava advancing underwater, and it was a kind of a aha moment, like actually watching them form for the first time.
Is this a vertical wall, or is this how Herc is flying?
This is a vertical wall, yeah.
And it still forms that pillow shape. Interesting.
Yeah, well, you can see all these things are elongate in the downslope direction.
Yeah.
And but I'm wondering if there's a little fault here, or if this is a flow front. We're kind of on the edge of this little ridge. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a fault where the area to our right has
coming down a little bit.
dropped a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
a little bit of a contrast from yesterday.
Okay.
Good visibility.
It's interesting. Now we're seeing a change in the texture of the rocks, right? Like now we're getting kind of those much more sharp, like
Yeah, so these are all
edges.
pillow parts that have broken off and fallen down this steep slope. So the geology word for this is talus, or pillow talus. Talus is just a pile of rocks that have at the bottom of a cliff or something that have fallen off and accumulated.
Y'all just have to have a fancy name for everything,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
ya?
of course, of course.
TALLAS?
1L.
1L.
Okay, we might have to come up, actually.
Yep, I'm slowly coming up. I was hoping we were heading the other way.
Yeah, we can
Coming up.
We can start heading southeast towards.
Oh yeah, we're heading north now.
The ship's got a little bit of a issue.
Okay, they're trying to stop what they're doing.
Coming up.
Exactly.
Let's see where I'm at on the sonar.
Yeah, I got a little carried away.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
One of the monsters you have to fight in the newer Legend of Zelda games is called a Talus, and it's a pile of rocks.
How about that?
So there you go.
What does it look like?
It's just a sort of rocks in a vaguely sort of shape of a person, and it throws rocks at you.
How does it hold itself together?
Magic.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So we need to be careful, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a warning.
Yeah.
They look like this. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
Rocks on rocks.
He's big.
Yeah.
A Talus.
If you shoot arrows at it, it kind of dinks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the contrast I was trying to talk about was like, there's hardly anything growing on these rocks because we're so deep in the ocean and we're not near a vent. So this is what the deep ocean looks like in most places. Like, there's not a lot of food.
Well, it depends where you are, because I've been to similar depths. It's
Is it uphill?
similar kind of sites in the Atlantic, and there's a lot more
we're
animals because there's a lot more food at the
we
top.
can hold
Oh,
that.
I see, yeah.
So there's a lot more food raiding down.
Depends on the productivity of the ocean above.
Yeah, whereas
See what
the ocean around
happens
here is very unproductive.
And why is that?
Keep coming up, or?
I
No?
don't
Okay.
know. Have to look that up.
Yeah, because it looks like we've cleared that. I'll kind of stick where I'm at for a moment.
Depends on circulation patterns.
And it'll be something
and
to do with
nutrients.
circulation and upwelling and nutrients.
Where they come from, where they get used up.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've had to come on in the wee hours, isn't it?
It's a, yeah.
It's one of the first times.
Yeah.
I think it's the second.
It's the second time?
Maybe.
I want to
Yeah,
say.
I think we did do it once before, maybe. Maybe in the beginning, the very beginning.
Oh, yeah. Seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Is your telestrator still not working?
It's back up.
It's back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened. It was Aaron Magic, I think.
I've been working on it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, so
Only if you guys behave, though.
which way are we heading now?
We're not. We're facing southeast, but the ship is still.
Are we still? Okay, that's what I was wondering, is if.
Yeah, the ship's still meandering north away from us, but we have so much tether out that we're not being pulled yet. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Yay. Well, good morning and half a day, everyone. We're here for
Crazy.
a loopy early morning. I did want to check in. Are we good for introductions?
I'm good.
Okay, awesome.
I don't know if ROV is, but
Yeah, we'll just start with the
the
background.
wings are good.
Okay. So I guess could we start with our cozy data logger? Hello. Oh,
You're muted.
we miss you.
Yeah,
Take two.
We're working on half brain power like the rest of us.
Yeah, caffeine is still not at full
Optimal
optimal
levels.
levels.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kelsey McClellan, and I am sitting in the data logger seat.
Yay, thank you so much.
Any other info?
That's all I got right now.
You are existing, and that's all we need right now.
Hi, I'm Eva Stewart. I'm a deep sea biology PhD student from the Natural History Museum in London and the University of Southampton, and I'm here as part of the science team looking at some of the animals.
Awesome, thank you so much. Our man of the mantle. I didn't even know where you were. Earlier we were like, where's Bill? And I saw you on the screen in here.
Oh, before you got in.
We were all like still waking up.
I came in
You
a
were
little
here
early.
early. Oh,
I
wow.
was, yeah. Just to chat with Jeff. Yeah, so I'm Bill Chadwick from Oregon State University. at the Hatfield Marine Science Center in Newport, Oregon. Have had slightly more caffeine than Kelsey, but still not enough.
It's kicking in. That's what matters.
Slowly, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much for that. Half a day and a good early morning to all of you joining us here as we sail through the Pacific. We are looking at the Burke vent fields right now on this dive. We are at, I want to say...
I think it's the Burke and vent field.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much...
Parentheses previously.
Gone. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So we're at 3,600 meters down right now. I'm Amanda Dedicatoria. I am the lead science communication fellow sitting here in the communication seat. I am a science writer from the island of Guam. Oh boy, it is early. But yes, good morning to the front row. Could we have our wings?
My name's Erin Rainey. I'm the eyes on this bus.
You have beautiful eyes. Thank you. And the man who keeps us moving.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Johan Becker. I'm the navigator. I don't know what that would be in terms of body parts, but
Are we?
It would be the passenger that's telling everyone the directions where to go.
The GPS.
GPS.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think GPS is better than backseat driver.
Yeah. And
I was thinking front seat driver.
Oh, yeah.
He printed out the MapQuest notes.
yeah, that's awesome. And shout outs to Oriel, who is on the bridge. Good morning to you. And yeah, so sitting in our pilot seat, would you like to introduce yourselves, or would you like me to?
I could do it.
I mean, do you want to feel really good about yourself? Because Amanda could do it.
That's true.
Yeah. Ben, Sarah, how are you keeping it moving? Like, how are you feeling this morning?
A little groggy. I have some cold coffee that I poured into my cup.
You're doing amazing.
Oh,
That sounds very sad.
That is not a 3:30 thing. You
It's
want.
just a slightly warm iced coffee. Like,
Oh.
it's all good.
There.
Exactly, yeah.
Just gentle on the digestive
Yeah.
side.
See?
Yes.
He's starting gradual.
Well, yeah, thank you so much, Ben. And Sarah.
Hey, good morning. Sarah Sargent. I am the co-pilot today. And I'm doing good. I've been up since like 3, had my yogurt, had a cup of coffee already. Got another one. I'm sorry to rub it in. It is warm.
You're
Sarah is good
Wow.
to go. So Sarah is actually rooming in the room across from mine, and every time she comes out, she's just so bright and sunny. I was just like, how do you do it? It's so early.
She must have her own coffee maker in there or something.
I don't, but I always immediately wake up and drink my greens and water, and I don't know. I have my little couple minutes of gratitude, and just
it's a good way to go.
yeah.
You have such a
That's
beautiful
good.
ritual.
So I'm in there for 10 minutes before you see me. Otherwise, if I roll out going to the bathroom, it'll be a totally different Sarah.
Thank you. Love your ritual of vitality.
And I have earplugs in usually, so.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Welcome to the Morning Watch.
I'd completely forgotten to set my alarm, so if Kelsey hadn't
Shoveling out, huh?
gone to the bathroom and
Ooh.
closed the door behind her, I wouldn't have woken up at all.
Oh my goodness.
You would have been in the
Yeah,
doghouse.
I would have woken you up.
I'm starting to come down with you a little bit.
We'd all be going, where's Eva?
I know. I was like, what's Kelsey doing? Why is she being so loud? and then
Doesn't she know she's going to wake me up?
And then I was like, wait a sec.
Uh-oh.
Why is she getting up?
She's really getting up. What's
Yeah.
happening here?
Oh my gosh, she's active.
Yeah.
So I've had about 5 minutes to get ready.
Mm.
Actually, I might need to go make a cup of tea.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
No coffee for me.
So just for viewers back on the beach, the reason why we're kind of high off the bottom is because the ship had a little difficulty positioning after our last move, and they got kind of pulled off where we wanted to be, so we're a little bit high off the bottom and letting them settle back down before we go back to the bottom. So that's why not seeing much in the video, a little bit high off the bottom.
Just figuring things out, you know. I did want to kind of extend half a day and good morning to all the folks who are joining us here. We have quite a handful of folks from around the world. We have like friends from Italy, from Japan, Puerto Rico, Portugal, Sweden, Brazil, Norway, Canada, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Welcome to the stream.
That always amazes me.
Yeah, they're all tuning in. I hope that you are all as excited as we are to see what we'll see.
Yeah, so yesterday we were in the volcanic arc. So that's the shallow seamounts that are in a chain from north to south in the Mariana area. Active volcanoes being fed by the subduction zone. Today we're further to the west of the arc in a different area that also has submarine volcanism. We're in the back arc. Very descriptive name because we're behind the arc. We're in the back arc. So it's a place where the upper plate is spreading apart and it basically like seafloor spreading, but in a subduction zone setting. And in that setting, the seafloor is very deep. So that's why we're way down at 3,700 meters. Yesterday, most of the dive was above 500 meters. So very different setting. Some of the basins in the back arc can get down to 5,000 meters, so it's pretty, Hercules can only go to 4,000, so we're not doing that. But we're visiting some of these back arc areas that are shallower than that. Yeah, today's dive was designed to visit a hydrothermal vent site that had high temperature vents back when it was discovered in 1987 by the human occupied vehicle Alvin back in the day. Made some of the first dives in this area, discovered some of the first hydrothermal vents, discovered new species, and yeah, so we're finding that that vent is no longer exists, more or less. All that venting has gone away. That's what happens at hydrothermal vents. They don't necessarily last forever. They've got a heat source, and that's from the magma underground, and eventually that cools off in some cases. So that appears to be the case here. And so we're gonna explore this area a little bit more before we come up, make sure we haven't missed anything. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, or after we come up, we're going to be doing about a 7-hour transit, jumping west again over to the Western Mariana Ridge, which is an older remnant arc. We call it. So let me check in with the navigator here. How are we doing, Johan?
We have ship again, so we can start moving whichever way we'd like.
Yeah, let's go towards waypoint 8. So
start coming south again.
Do we have DVL? It seems like we're getting jumpy USBL nav all over the place.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty common this deep.
Okay. But we have DVL?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's there were just some flyers in the ship nav, I guess, huh? That's the blue.
Yeah, the dark blue is the Atalanta. Actually.
Oh, that's the Atalanta. Okay, yeah. So the Atalanta fixes were a bit jumpy.
We're going to go towards waypoint 8, so 155.
Yep. Right, so tomorrow's dive is going to look completely different again. It's going to be another shallow dive, tomorrow. I guess it's today's dive.
Okay.
Because it's like 4 in the morning here. We'll be up
now.
by 8. 7-hour transit, that's 3 in the afternoon.
Can we move
Probably
20
4.
meters?
We'll be doing some mapping before we dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we'll get in the after dinner at least, in the evening, maybe towards midnight even.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long it'll take. That area
Looks
hasn't,
like we'll be coming up
it's
this
shallow
cliff
and it hasn't been completely mapped yet, so we want to do that first before we dive.
Okay.
And yeah, another shallow water site, but in a really ancient seafloor, because that western Mariana Ridge used to be part of the arc long ago before the back arc started spreading. So it's like the left half of the puzzle and the right half is the current active arc, and this left half is the remnant arc, that the ancient arc that has been abandoned.
It's been abandoned.
Yeah, so, but it's, yeah, we'll be visiting a shallow part of it, and so.
And this is where we're thinking about maybe trying to incorporate a transect for comparison.
Right,
Okay.
so the biology will look more like yesterday, shallow ocean, lots of life. It'll be really interesting because that'll be, instead of being on an active volcano, it'll be really an ancient kind of ridge. Be interesting to see what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to try and get some imagery for my students to potentially do a research project.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Homework at sea.
Homework at sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know that they're thrilled by that idea, I'm sure.
I hope they are. Like the beaches in Saipan are beautiful. Like, you know, the water over there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they would love to like learn more about the place where they're from.
Yeah, the shallow water communities are what most folks are really familiar with. So trying to get the hook into the deep sea communities.
You can just tell them there's more water. It's a good start.
It's a good start, yeah.
It's a little deeper.
Hopefully trying to integrate some of the work that we're doing on this voyage into a deep sea course, or at least a significant section of one of our marine bio courses.
Yeah. Like a module you can take. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's super exciting, yeah. I think that kind of sort of like encouraging that sort of connectivity between these ecosystems would be really great. And you do an excellent job at that.
Especially when they're so close to the deep sea.
Precisely, yeah.
In a lot of places you can be quite far.
Yeah.
But on sort of the Mariana Islands, you're really, really super close to the deep sea.
Yeah, a lot of folks feel as though the Mariana Trench is their backyard. Yeah, so.
And so is the arc.
And so is the back arc. And so is the back arc. Don't worry, we're not forgetting.
So is the remnant arc.
We're not forgetting.
This will be part of the module. Yes.
First thing they say.
So have you thought of a title like Mariana Reveal?
No, we should definitely spitball during the blue water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We could have a viewer vote.
Wonders of the deep.
Wonders of the deep. Yeah. We can do better, Bill.
Okay. We'll keep working.
We'll keep workshopping. But it's hard because there's so much. Like, I really want to incorporate all of the different geology components of everything, and then talk about the
geology.
I know.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Listen.
Equal time.
Look.
Geo, bio, 50-50. That's
I mean, of all the places, the geology around here is pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's why I like to talk about it as well, especially like in the Marianas Arc. Go ahead, Amanda.
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of really unique sort of geological features or geological features that have been made by really unique geological formations, such as the latte stones, which are kind of the foundation of the sort of pre-colonial Chamorro houses. they're typically made of like limestone, basalt, sandstone, and we've been seeing a lot of like sort of basalt formations like on these sorts of dives. So yeah, I think that relating it to the culture would be really helpful in being able to like make those connections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.